that we contract with for all of the hospitalizations.
All right.
So, and you know, I try to educate people too, because they hear this, that they have to give up their doctor. And people need to understand, if they go into a skilled nursing facility, guess what? They are giving up their doctor. And because it's all under one umbrella, it's a coordinated healthcare program. The right hand knows what the left hand is doing. You know, sometimes people come in and they have, 10 different doctors, and every doctor is giving different prescriptions, and nobody's on board as to what the holistic health picture looks like for this person.
And even as you talk about that network of providers, they're all community folks from the West Michigan area. So there's probably a good chance that some of those providers are actually providing services to this family already.
Yes.
So I mean, it's going to be probably very common names. Even as you talked about the organizations that helped start this. I think you said Pine Rest.
Pine Rest, Metro Health,
okay.
Holland Home, HHS Health Options, and Grand Rapids Dominicans.
Okay, so they all really kind of came to the table and led really this charge to take this, which is very incredible. I don't know if that's typical in a community, but that these really nonprofits basically said, we got to have this, and we're willing to put our own money into this to get it started.
Yep.
I mean, much kudos should go to those 5 organizations for kind of risking and saying, we want to do this.
Yeah.
And I do know one of the folks who helped do that, and that doesn't surprise me at all. And so I just think it's great that, again, West Michigan has that kind of leadership coming from the nonprofits, and not trying to reinvent things, but saying, you know what, we need to coordinate this, and we need to, and it's for the betterment of our community. But so we should be very, very thankful for those kinds of leaders. So what we like to do is, I usually get questions from my district, so I'm going to go to those now. And we got a few of them. And so the first one is, what are the biggest benefits to helping people stay in their homes longer? And this is from Eileen in Sparta.
Okay. There are a lot of benefits, lots of benefits. I would say the biggest benefit is that it keeps seniors living at home. I mean, that's where they want to age in place. 98% of seniors don't want to go into nursing homes. And so this program allows them to age in place. You know, it's really doing what's best for that person. The second thing is, it's a very cost-effective way to use Medicare and Medicaid dollars. For Medicaid to pay for a person to go into a skilled nursing facility is about $7,000 a month. With a program like this, it's about half. So it's a very cost-effective way to use those government dollars.
The other thing I see is family members being able to really have a comfort level of whoever this person is, mom, dad, whatever, is now able to be kind of well taken care of for the daytime.
Yeah.
If that's an issue, somebody's working and they're working the daytimes and they're a provider for the family, it does give you a comfort level of they're all taken care of.
Right. Yeah.
And to me, there's a huge, that's a huge asset in this process too.
It's a very high quality level of care for
Yeah.
participants.
All right, we have another question. What can people do to get involved to help the senior community stay active? And this is from Alan in Caledonia.
I would say the biggest thing would be to let your voice and your vote be heard. We need to support senior programs. We need to support keeping seniors at home for as long as possible. And it would be through advocating for seniors, keeping them at home, because we can't even fathom where our society is going as far as being a youth-centered society to an aging elderly society. And as the baby boomers start getting up into those senior years, we have to provide more and more services for seniors. And they want to be at home. And so it's programs like this that will support them the most.
Now, we have a senior millage in Kent County. Kent County typically is not one to vote on higher taxes and all those kinds of things. But I remember, it seems like it's been 10 years ago already, but I'm not sure when it actually was. But the senior millage is something that we in Kent County have said, for what you're talking about, this is very important to us. We want to take care of our seniors. We want to give them some extra options, if you will. AAA and some of the others have been part of that. And so you're right, it's staying active with those kinds of activities. And I think telling people about these kinds of ideas that are out there. I know there's other things that are going on, but this again is, to me, something that's could could be very helpful to some
Yeah.
families who are struggling with what do I do and how do I do it and can I afford whatever, and you know, this is just I think a great option
Yeah.
for folks to check into to make sure somebody that they love, if they want to keep them in their home, they have another option, and this to me is very valuable.
Yeah.
So.
And word of mouth is our best form of
Yes.
advertising. So if you want to support seniors, let them know about this program.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I wanted you here. I just think this is one of those options that are available to the citizens of Kent County that I think it's fairly new yet, and a lot of folks probably haven't heard about it. They just need to go and see it firsthand. I think they need to visit all the smiling faces, see once really what does it look like, what does it mean, and then how do they participate. They don't have to do it every day, all day long, but there are ways to participate, which
Yes.
I think a lot of folks should know about. So, Jennifer, thank you very much
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you for having me.
Joining me here today. To me, this again is PACE program looks like a huge asset for us here in Kent County, and I appreciate you and everybody, your board, and everybody else that's been kind of the creator of this for us in West Michigan. So tell everybody thank you very much. And if you have any questions, we're going to leave a phone number on the screen, and you can get a hold of Care Resources at 1-800-610-6299, and you can talk to the folks there and get more information or stop by and visit them. So again, thank you very much for joining us here today. Thank you.